fuck it. Yeah, hey, man, if y'all don't care about Lost Media, I do Lost Media. You know, I'm just saying. Hype Lost Media from 2023. Or Found Media. It's not Lost Media anymore. It's Found Media now. This channel I found recently. Is it saying I'm not subscribed? Because I watched their last video, I thought. I thought I streamed it. Maybe I didn't. But I like this channel now. But this is actually Found Media, which is also gas. Oh, and now my fucking YouTube is tripping out. Alright, let's get it. Yippee! Yeah, I mean, I'll try to get to all of it anyways. Like I said, I don't care how long this stream is. I'm already fucking sweaty. Boobies!
Well, here we are again, everyone. Another year, another... Wait, it hasn't been a year yet since the last Found Media video. In fact, it's only been a couple of months, which is pretty unexpected when you consider how many big and notable topics that video covered. But what I can say is that yes,
so crazy.
Here we are again, with another group of popular Lost Media topics that have been found since the last video was made. And in this one are specifically quite a few topics that I've talked about or mentioned on the channel before.
Yo, Blame It On George.
This kind of content,
dude, I hit up Blame It On George to ask him if I could react to his videos. He said yes, and he also said when I come out with my Anime Lost Medias video, he will watch it. I was like, I gotta work on that video. If the GOAT of Lost Media videos is gonna watch it, I have to. I have to fucking go hard. I have to go ham.
Fun. For the fact that it feels like we're closing the book.
I feel like some of these that's like Michael Jackson saying he'll check out your new fucking pop song, you know?
Searches
like,
and can document them for one last time. People have been discussing whether or not 2023 is going to be 2022 for the title of Year of Found Media. But we still have a few months to go, so you have some time to decide for yourself. Last year, there were definitely...
That was the biggest thing ever! I watched that whole thing. I'm not even a Sesame Street fan like that no more, because I'm a grown-ass man. That was a banger-ass episode, and you best believe it was worth the wait.
Only some heavy hitters, but this year, I feel like the medium and smaller topics
Bubble Guppies? Oh, this is the fucking... Was this the pilot? I think that was the pilot.
Can stand against 2022 proudly. With that said, let's get into what's been found since June, beginning with a topic that showed up very recently and completely ended a search that had been going on since 2019.
I haven't heard about this one.
If you've been in the Lost Media community for a while, then you might recall a search for an animated short from many years ago called Plugman. This was first brought up in the forums in 2019.
Yeah, there was a whole... I'll look it up, because I don't remember the thing that well. Lost Bubble Guppies. I believe it was the pilot. Okay, now I'm getting a bunch of fucking creepypastas and things to know. How did Bubble Guppies die? I'm getting fucking creepypastas. I'm just gonna say Lost Media. God damn it. Yeah, it's the pilot. It's the pitch pilot.
User named James, and I covered the topic on my channel pretty soon after it went up.
Yeah, I was a little above the demographic when that show came out. But I saw my
featured a man who went about his daily life until he noticed he was plugged into a wall. He pulled out the plug, and the animation ended with a black screen.
Oh, that sounds fire.
The person who came forward with this topic claimed it had been aired on Cartoon Network as part of an animation special that only aired once, and had stuck with them for all these years, becoming very dedicated to find.
Yo, I can believe someone saying this back in like 2005 or some shit, you know, when like the internet was lower. I wasn't alive, but I'm just assuming. And no one believing them, because I don't even believe that, and it's clearly real. I don't even believe that. That sounds so fucking made up.
With such a strange description, and the idea that it aired on Cartoon Network of all places, a lot of community members sort of felt like it was the spiritual successor to Clockman, and the search began. There was a very dedicated group of us searching for the source of this animation, until CBZ from YouTube mentioned that he believed the animation ran as part of Cartoon Network's Night of Independent Animation, the supposed special that James had mentioned in their original post. Shortly after, an ad was found promoting the entire special, along with a clip of the...
You know what I think sometimes? Like, I've deleted videos before, and now they're technically Lost Media. I was like, no one cares about this right now, but in the future, they'll be like, damn, we never got to see this old Eddie Hates anime video. My bad, y'all.
Plugman short scene in it. It was confirmed this is what we're looking for. It was real. And through a little more digging, it was discovered that the short was called The Wire and aired in 1996 as part of that special, with a creator named Aaron Augenblick attached to the short. He had his own production company called Augenblick Studios and was active enough to contact, so we did, and by the end of that month, a copy of the short was uploaded in full to YouTube.
Hell
It
yeah.
was found. However, that's only half of the story for Plugman, because while we did get this specific short from the Night of Independent Animation special, and every other short was also available online, the actual full special where they all aired together had yet to be found. We only had a couple promos that advertised it, but nothing else, possibly because of the fact that the special only aired once, and since it was independent animation, it didn't
I want to watch all those now. I mean, y'all know I like animation.
contain anything notable from well-known properties, so less people would have had a reason to record it or take interest in it. And ever since Plugman had been found, I didn't hear about anyone having an interest or making any progress in finding the full special. However, this was until user Jericho did some research of his own and ended this year's old topic.
Let's go! We get to watch more commercials! Let's fucking go! 24-hour stream song making session. That one song isn't. No, it's not! It's not! Wait, which one are you talking about? Was it the gay one? Or was it the other one? I have it. I never finished it though. Which song are you talking about? Was it the one where you actually tried? Hold on, was it this one? Fuck was that? Hold on, let me mute it real quick. Was it cool, not a joke, but it's not lost? No, it's not. I never deleted it. Come on now. Well, hold on, let me mute myself real quick. Or my audio. I gotta check if it's this one. Well, it's not that, but I know I have it. I know I have it. Hold on, let me find it real quick. I think it's this one. Hey, Roses, what's up, dog? How's it going, man? Hold on, I know it's somewhere in here. I just don't know what it's fucking titled. I title my shit weird stuff. Like I fucking do that into the thing. It might be this one. I see a lot of fucking layers, so it's got to be this one. It is this one. Oh my god, Lost Media. Never heard before. I'll play it right now. Right now. Thanks, board. I'll watch it. I got you. That sound. Lost Media. Lost Media.
This never really happened before. Asking the Lord forgive me. I wouldn't envy what's this happening for. Is it like support?
All I have is the Dayverse. I don't. Oh wait, no. Maybe I. No, I didn't save it. So I later, like a few months ago, I attempted to record my part and I didn't like it. Literally, the only reason the song hasn't come out is because I can't write a verse that can stand up to how good the rest of the song is. Like, I literally can't. It's so good.
I can't hear you, got it, I can ignore.
I feel like he should just release this as his own thing.
I ain't asking no what I'm saying.
Obviously, it's not mixed or nothing, but you can tell it could be a banger.
I ain't got all day to stand at your door. Either I'ma make it or I'm breaking in.
It's so good.
See, I've never really made it before. I've been patient, I've been waiting, I've been taking steps, but ain't get that far. Feels like someone's always making much more. I can slay the way.
Bro, oh my god. So good. Yeah, Dino, my shit's the same as that. Like, look at this. Our groove. Our groove. What does that mean? Our groove. He had a vision. Wait. Woo! Oh, she had a vision, by the way. Not he. And then I was supposed to come in here and I was going to be like, pass me the baton, fucking slap on the wrist, but I didn't want to, because I didn't like how it sounded. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It was a fire verse, but it doesn't sound as good recorded as I thought it would. So either I'm going to write something to it, or she'll put it out as her own thing, demo maybe, I don't know, or it'll just never come out, so it'll still be Lost Media. But not as lost as it could be, because it's going to be on here on my reaction channel.
Some canceled episodes that Cartoon Network made but never aired. The word of the series has been spreading, and Jericho has been getting their hands on more and more content from it, along with JBVO. What happened was Augenblick Studios, the same company with the original Wire short, apparently had recorded the entire Toonhead special when it was aired on Cartoon Network.
See, this guy knew the future. He knew.
As their copy and uploaded it online, complete with bumpers, commercials, and...
That is crazy. The saviors of the Lost Media community are always random-ass people that randomly recorded some of this shit. They gotta be psychopaths.
Everything.
Like, And so are we, because when you see with ads, normal people are like, well, why would I want to watch some 1996 ads? Us, we're like, ooh, let's fucking go! The sun is in my face. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry.
This is as complete as you can get, and it came right from the TV. I figured this is exactly how it was going
Let's
to
go,
be,
hot
and it showed
man!
up as expected.
Woo!
I'm actually not sure why this wasn't brought up years ago during the discussion of The Wire short, but maybe no one asked Aaron about it at the time, or he didn't know where his copy was.
Eddie
It's
roasting.
crazy to think that over
Yeah,
all
look like
these
I'm in a-
years, he had a whole recording,
Never mind.
and all it took was asking him to upload it. Thanks to Jericho for doing that, and it concludes the entirety of the topic, and goes to show that you should always retrace your steps when it comes to finding lost content. Staying with the theme of Cartoon Network for
Hey.
this next topic, it's another one that had been lost for quite a while, and actually got a pretty huge response when I first posted the news to Twitter. But strangely, for how happy everyone was that this resurfaced, there didn't really seem to be any traction over the past
Which
couple
one was
of years
this?
to actually get this found at all. If you've been following my videos lately, you might have heard me talk about this before. It's the original pilot for Uncle Gus, titled For
Oh,
the
I haven't
Love of
heard about
Monkey,
this one, I don't
a
think.
Cartoon Network show that never quite made it into a full series, despite the cult following the character has nowadays.
Damn.
Most people are familiar with the character of Uncle Gus through his appearance in the Cartoon Network Summer Resort game, where he was a playable character.
What the fuck?
But the story of Uncle Gus begins with his pilot, that was part of a huge promotion Cartoon Network ran in the summer of 2000, called The Big Pick. What happened during The Big Pick is every Friday night during Cartoon Fridays, a new pilot would play on TV, and the viewers would go online to vote which ones they wanted to become a full series. Most notably, Grim and Evil and Kids Next Door were chosen in this.
Hold on. Why is my shit not playing now? What the fuck?
There's no debate. Jordan is the best.
Allen Iverson is the best ball player on this planet.
Yo, Kev, you gonna call?
I'm gonna change the webcam, bro.
World Trade Center.
Help! Help! The tower was hit!
Yo.
Ooh.
I told y'all to stop it with these prank calls.
It's not a prank call. The tower was hit by a plane.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know that's what the video was about.
The tower was hit.
When cell phone
It's a
shot
fucking
down,
guy I
man,
follow on
this is
Instagram.
Excuse what? Excuse the tower, yo. I'm telling you, this is emergency.
Bro, you know how I know you're lying?
Go ahead.
In the tower, dummy.
Which one?
The south one.
There's the north one. The north tower.
Alright, bro, what's your name so I can write my will out to you?
Bro, you fucking joking right now?
If this is my last day on
I'm
earth,
telling you, get out the fucking tower.
that's what I thought, bro. That's what I thought.
Don't you? You good?
Bro's acting like we're dying. We're living in a tragedy.
He was yapping.
Bugging out.
He was
We got
yapping.
nothing better to do for real. You good?
Why that plane back close?
There's no debate.
Damn, that's crazy, y'all. Since it's near September 11th, I always be watching like documentaries and shit. Cause look, man, as much as you know, those fucking 9/11. Oh fuck. Okay, my computer or my fucking other camera turned off. But as much as those jokes be going crazy, when September 11th roll around, I be watching them documentaries and I'm like, damn, this shit goes so like it's just wild.
Is a new pilot would play on TV, and
You're
the
too
viewers
young.
would go
Look, I was born in 2003, so I technically wasn't live during this, but I did watch all these shows. So
online to vote which ones they wanted to become a full series. Most notably, Grim and Evil and Kids Next Door.
Kids
were
Next Door is
chosen in this
peak
way,
fiction,
but
bro.
there was a huge list of pilots that never got off the ground.
No, oh my fucking god! I said the jokes can go crazy. Like y'all, don't act fucking dumb. You've heard 9/11 jokes and laughed at them. I'm sure all of you fucking have. But at the same time, you can still watch documentaries about it and be like, damn, it's a tragedy. This shit sucks. And feel really bad about it. And I just, every fucking year, I'm always on that rabbit hole. Like yesterday morning, I was watching one. It's so crazy.
Including Captain Sturdy and Imp Inc.
Captain Sturdy?
Both of which had their own lost media searches prior to Uncle Gus. But the weird
Oh
thing
my
about
God,
Uncle
man.
Gus,
Go
and what
crazy
made the
means it's
topic so
good.
important to me is the fact that this was the last pilot from the Big Pick that needed to be found. Every other pilot was already uploaded online. And what's even more strange
shit.
about it is that it's not like we didn't know when it aired. The lost media
Rin's birthday? I thought you meant Rin from Fate Stay Night, but I'm assuming you're talking about from Outside of Shigoko, huh? Damn. On 2001! Oh my god, there are so many jokes that I'm not gonna make.
Wiki article had an extensive section that documented exactly when the pilot was played, and mentioned it premiered on July 14th and was even re-aired as part of a different show on December 14th. What I believed it would come down to was a similar situation to the Toonhead special, where a recording that someone probably has and doesn't know is lost would have to be found and uploaded. I actually did try to
how
contact
it
the
always
creator,
is.
most famous for Big Nate on Nickelodeon nowadays, but he had no contact online at all. The most I was able to find was a publishing
Wait,
agent, but
he
that
made
didn't seem
this
very
fucking
helpful.
book?
And other than a few
Or did he work on the animated version? I didn't know there was an animated version until 2 seconds ago.
commercials promoting the pilot, we didn't even have any clips from it. No half recordings or anything like that. However, on August 1st, 2023, YouTube user Grover Kent uploaded the full pilot that was
Yeah, I read that
recorded
shit when I was a kid.
from the original Big Pick event, complete with promos from Eustace, who was hosting the block that day. Even though it took 23 years to get this pilot up online, I'm glad to see it here and complete the Big Pick pilots in their entirety. Though
I
if
love
you're
Lost
still
Media because
interested
like I'm not saying this is garbage, but it could be the most garbage fucking piece of media. It could be complete ass, but you will still watch it and have an amazing time because of the search.
in Uncle Gus Lost Media, he actually has a couple more pilots that you can search for. In 2001, Uncle Gus got another chance at being made into a full series, as a second
Damn, so
pilot
bro
was
failed
created
like 3
entitled
times?
Not So Fast, and aired on Cartoon Fridays on November 23, 2001. It will probably take another VHS recording to get this one found in full, though with this pilot, the
Make
full
him a
Latin
new
Spanish
series.
dub is currently available to watch on YouTube.
Oh, that's just
We
as good.
also have a 1-minute clip uploaded by Big Nate's dad, so
Back
it's
nine,
not
number what?
completely lost like the first
Never
one was.
give up. my God.
Additionally, there's
If y'all don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, y'all don't know what happened, but I fucking tried to make a TikTok out of that when I was on my run, and my phone almost got ran over. My phone almost got ran over.
Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what?
The reason I say thank you is because the car stopped right before they're gonna run it over, and they let me pick up my phone, but it would have been fucking awful. That's a good point. It was not 9/11 for her then. Wait, no, but wait. I don't fucking know, man.
There's also a third pilot that the Lost Media Wiki article mentions, though it's not confirmed to exist completely. Lincoln Pierce mentioned in an interview that he wrote 3 shorts for Cartoon Network under the Uncle Gus series. One of them is For the Love of Monkeys, the second one is Not So Fast, but we have no idea what this third one he mentioned is. It's actually not even clear if it was ever animated, he just mentioned that he wrote it. It's possible only a
Do I
script
know what
exists.
Teletoon is? What the fuck is a Teletoon? Brother, I'm not Canadian. It says... Oh, I thought Teletoon was Cartoon Network, but in Canada. But no, that's what it's formerly called. Oh, whoops. No, I hadn't heard of it. That's crazy. What the fuck is that? I see Teletoon Plus. So it was called Teletoon then. I'm so confused. What? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Exists, but again, maybe they were going to try for a third time to get the show off the ground in 2003, after the other 2 pilots. I would really like to get some more details about this, but with Lincoln being so hard to reach, I'm sure it won't be as easy as sending a tweet and asking about it.
Go to a book
I'm sure
signing
at
and
this
bombard him with
point, I
questions.
don't have to say how popular Nickelodeon Lost Media is, and how much I enjoy talking about it.
This
So if you
show,
ha-
I think this was also one that my younger sisters and brothers watched when they were kids. But you best believe 8 or 9-year-old me was still in there. Like, I was a little too old for it, but I was still like, this shit kind of slaps, you know?
Popular Nickelodeon Lost Media is, and how much I enjoy talking about it. So if you haven't been keeping up with Nick content, this find might come as a surprise to you. I've always considered the Super Y pilot,
Super Y!
Bubble Guppies pilot, and Team Umizoomi pilot to be the trifecta of Nick Jr. pilot, Bubble Guppies
Oh, that's from the
pilot,
fucking
and Team
video.
Umizoomi pilot to be the trifecta of Nick Jr. for how often these 3 get
Bro,
brought
it sounds like
together.
people were knocking on my
It was
walls.
only in
Goddamn.
the last update video when the Super Y pilot
Yo, Super Y fucking... Oh my god, bro, I had a glow up. Jesus. Jesus, because... God damn.
pilot was found, and now
Bro, it's
the
creepy.
Bubble Guppies pilot can be added to that list. This one took everyone by surprise, and I almost didn't believe it was true when I was informed about it being posted.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that people had actually been DMing me about it during a live stream, but I didn't believe them because the timing seemed too
Oh,
coincidental.
shit.
So I was going to look into it later, and once I did, I was not disappointed. The entire Bubble Guppies pilot was uploaded.
It's finally
by a
been
user
found?
named Doria, and the link to the pilot
how
was
did I not
posted
know
in the
that this till
comment
now?
section
That's
of the
crazy.
Lost Media Wiki article. We don't know who Doria is or how exactly they got the pilot, but there are rumors that suggest
It was Dan
intentionally
Schneider.
unearthed and posted.
He stole it
for the
from
fact that
Nickelodeon,
Bubble Guppies was ending its
headquarters.
run on TV in the same week. There was also some speculation that this pilot might have been part of the Nickelodeon leaks that were happening at the time, but this is not confirmed, and it's been up without any issues for months, so it seems unlikely to have been obtained
We got 2 newlyweds in chat here.
in this way. The pilot itself is pretty different from the main show, mostly in its animation style and character designs. Back when this first released, I made a post about it on Twitter, and everybody was making memes about how horrifying Mr. Rupert
Yeah,
looked,
he looks crazy.
as well as the fact that every character had a weird shine texture to them that was not in the final show. Before this, we only had a few screenshots that supposedly came from a different internal Nick video called Nick at Uber Hot Mix, which was an internal video that was accidentally made public several years ago. This hasn't resurfaced at all since then, and
Why
it
would
was
you title
privated
your thing
shortly
Uber
after.
Hot Mix?
I never got any other leads to finding a copy myself, though it's not as relevant to this search anymore. There are apparently still pieces of content from it though that are currently lost media, including content from the Team Umizoomi pilot, which is still
Whoa.
missing in its entirety.
I would love to watch that
Actually,
one if that
as a
came
little
out.
bonus,
That's crazy.
I can tell you guys there is a minor update with the Team Umizoomi pilot since I last
Oh,
talked about it in
shit.
the kids show Lost Media video. A series of new background art and an image of the Firefly character was discovered to have been posted on the website of someone that worked on the show, which nobody had come across until now. It's possible that with this discovery, this person might have had a direct hand in creating the pilot and could have a copy in their possession. I think out of all 3 Trifecta pilots, Team Umizoomi is the one that has always been looked into the least. So maybe with a little more digging, we could actually end up finding it before the year is over.
Oh,
and say
let
that
me
all
actually
3
mention this because I have the picture saved in my thing. Oh, don't need to show my files. There might be hentai there. I'm kidding. I don't even watch hentai. But where was it? Fucking, I saved a photo of it because it's gonna be mentioned in my Lost Media video or my anime Lost Media video. There's a manga by Araki, and it was for a contest, and I don't think he won because it didn't. There's nothing else of it, and this is the only thing from it. Literally the only thing from it that exists. This fucking photo, and it seemed like it was a fucking like cowboy manga or something.
3 were found within the span of this year. For this next
That shit ain't
segment,
never getting
we'll
found,
do
though.
a 2
I
in
ain't gonna
1
lie.
since both of these finds are on the smaller side, but both are important to me for different reasons. One search has been completely concluded with the new find, and the other is so close to being completed it makes me hopeful that someone will come across the last piece from it soon.
Whoa, what show was that?
Firstly-
I feel like either A, I've seen it or I haven't, but I like the art
It makes
style.
me hopeful that someone will come across the last piece from it soon. Firstly, we'll talk about a series called A Very Aggressive Vegetable, which is quite an old and
Oh my
classic
god, I
topic
fucking
if you've been
this
the
is in the
community
last
for a
video I
while.
fucking reacted to.
I
This
remember
guy.
even back on the old wiki, there was discussion
Yeah, it
of
was
the
part
series
7.
and its lost segments.
That guy's
So
name
it
was
goes
Johnny.
without saying that this search has been going for a long time. This series, as its name suggests,
Cheeked up,
is about
what the
vegetables
fuck?
who are very aggressive towards the humans who don't want to eat them, and is made up of 6 shorts covering 6 different vegetables, all with
That's
a
no
runtime
way to
of
get
30
someone to eat
seconds
you.
each. They were originally made for Nickelodeon Australia in 1997, but aired in the UK as well as the US in 1998. Many sources cite that the shorts were available
Yo,
to watch
why
on
are they
Nick.com
cheeking
at
up
one
these
point,
fucking
but they
vegetables?
couldn't be played in the video
So
player,
weird.
and now the pages are gone entirely. What's interesting about these shorts is that for how wide of an airing they had across 3 different countries, they must have not actually been airing for that long, leading to their rarity. Though the search has mostly been for one specific short, separate from the other 5 that have
Yep.
already been found, and that's
That was the one that I
Zucchini.
saw the fucking thing for.
For a long time, there was only one short clip of this animation shown in a promo for the Tunes from Planet Orange TV special, giving us an idea of how it looked, but that was it. There were no other visuals or recordings that anyone had come across, but considering all previous shorts had come from VHS recordings, it was likely that that's how this one was going to resurface too, and it did. In August 2023, user The Retro Room
Huh, I
Game
wonder if this was mentioned in the last video I reacted to. I don't remember, but because I saw this clip, so maybe I do know that this was found, and I just forgot.
uploaded Zucchini along with the little outro from Planet Orange, ending the search for the series completely. Now all 6 animations have been archived, and there isn't any more that exist to our knowledge. Moving on to the second topic is another short piece of animation, and it involves the series of precursor shorts to the Nick Jr. show Ni
I could have sworn I seen this shit as a kid. I remember really liking whatever this was. Unless I'm tripping. Or maybe I watched Lost Media before it was Lost Media.
Hao Kai Lan. This is called Downward Doghouse.
Oh, or maybe it's an episode of it. Hold on, I'm searching this shit up. I remember really liking this. Was I a weeb before I was a weeb? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe I've been a weeb since birth. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, so this clearly isn't all Lost, so it's gotta be that one episode then. It got canceled due to lawsuit? What the fuck? Oh, it's a fan theory. Okay, it's a fan theory. Okay. God damn. I was about to say, no way. It got a reboot after the spring of 2022? Did that ever happen? Or is this a fucking another fandom thing? I fucking hate fandoms shit, like sites, because they always trick me into thinking something's coming out. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna watch it. I don't know. Oh my god! Let's go! Oh my god, bro. Okay, so that is a fan thing, I believe. Yeah, Ideal Wiki. Fuck these fucking wikis. I hate that shit so much. There's a DS game. That'd be funny for stream. 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb? Was I watching mid? Am I gassing mid right now? Chat, is this real? Oh my god.
3-episode series that was aired as part of My World on Nick Jr. and focused on stories told from different points of view around the globe. Downward Doghouse
Bro,
was
the eye
definitely
art style
one of
is
the
so
more
cute.
popular shows from this collection and was even heavily promoted on the Nick Jr. website at the time. But as for the animations themselves, they weren't archived very well at all. I came across this topic recently and
Yeah, I
talked
have
about
no
it in
clue.
a video where 2 of the 3
It
shorts
was really
were still
fucked up.
missing. Until recently, when the second episode showed up on a VHS tape from 2005.
Ew, you're watching it a dub!
uploaded
I'm
by
kidding.
Vance's Media Treasures. It was titled Follow That Slipper, which leaves the final short, Where's Ho-Ho, as the last one that needs to be found. Though there are still 2 UK dubbed episodes that haven't resurfaced yet either.
Let's go. UK got a
Sometimes
different
this-
dub? I guess that makes sense because you're British, but that's crazy.
The second episode showed up on a VHS tape from 2005, uploaded by Vance's Media Treasures.
Could they
It
not
was
understand
titled
our
Follow
English?
That
And we're
Slipper,
like, we need
which
another
leaves
one.
the final short, Where's Ho-Ho, as the last one that needs to be found. Though there
We need to
are
make our
still
own.
2 UK dubbed episodes that haven't resurfaced yet either.
Oh shit, yeah, no audio.
Sometimes
you're right.
these smaller searches are fun to follow, and it's nice to see that even after all these years, there are still people out there with copies of these shorts on VHS tapes. I'm sure there are even more people out there that have these recordings and don't
That
know they're
moon
lost.
is the antithesis of the fucking sun in Teletubbies. Because this one's cute, it's nice. The one in Teletubbies, fuck no. Get that shit out of my face, man.
I'm sure there are even more people out there that have these recordings and don't know they're lost.
That's
The
crazy.
next topic of this video is one that might be considered controversial for the fact that a lot of people don't consider the topic found. While I personally consider it to be found, I suppose the better term for it would be partially found. But the story behind it is so unbelievable that I'm happy we even got as much from it as we did. This topic isn't from the usual cartoon or kids show categories that I talk about quite often, but rather video games,
Yes,
and
sir.
one that is very popular within the community. This is Conker's 12 Tales, a really well-known and iconic cancelled video game that has lived on through its lost media and the legacy of what it never became. I talked about this once in a Most
It's
Wanted
so sad how many goated canceled games there are.
Pieces of Lost Media video, and it made the list at number 5, only losing to Earthbound 64 and the Sonic 1 prototype when it came to other video games. The story of Conker's 12 Tales is pretty classic, essentially being
Yep,
the
so-
original version
Hey,
of
we're
what
only 29 minutes into the recording now. So not a yap session.
Bad Fur Day became. The game
not
was
an hour
first
long
shown
yap
off at
session.
E3 1997 and was intended to be a sequel to Conker's Pocket Tales on the Game Boy Color, but it was criticized for being another cute animal platformer that didn't bring
What?
anything new to the table. From that point
But
on, the
man,
game
they should have seen the future. It's 2023 and we still aren't bringing anything new to the genres.
was reworked into Bad Fur Day, and most content from 12 Tales became entirely lost, gaining a
not
reputation
that
of being
bad.
desired and rare since its original showing at E3. Over the years, many
shit looks
different forms
fire.
of visuals have reappeared, from simple screenshots shared on long-defunct Nintendo 64 fan sites to huge 30-minute gameplay videos
can
that
I
found
play
their way
this?
onto YouTube. But in all of these cases, it didn't get us any closer to playing the game itself, or finding the ROM to it. And up until recently, I think a lot of people were under the impression it was a lost cause.
Wait. Okay, I gotta. Which one's lost? There's one that came out. Conquer 64. Okay. Found? Well, I guess I just watched the fucking video.
I remember years ago, when I was looking more heavily into old Nintendo 64 content from various fan sites and E3 conventions, 12 Tales was one of those topics that lived in the ranks of Zelda 64 and Earthbound 64, with fans desperately wanting to experience the game.
What the fuck? They have a whole nuclear bomb cartridge? What in tarnation? Oh my god, is there actually a ROM for it? I'm not gonna play it on stream. That'd be something I would do if I was bigger though. Look, I have so many ideas for when I'm bigger. We'll have some beautiful streams. Right now I gotta grind though. Right now the grind is real.
With very little hope in sight that they ever would. And more than once in my travels through the fandom, the consensus I had heard from the majority of people is that all the computers and development tools that were used to make the game were long gone. There were no cartridges of it, and everything was discarded long ago.
Man,
so
Nintendo 64 is really one of the best consoles, bro.
When I was informed on Twitter that a certain someone had posted what looked like a setup showing a Conquer 12 Tales cartridge and the game running on a TV. This wasn't a troll or some unknown source of information. This was posted by Tim Stamper, who was a co-founder of Rare. It was real. The rumors of Conquer's 12 Tales being long gone were normal.
Damn, bro was holding that on for 25 years, and he was like, man, this is gonna fucking break the internet. Unlike that fucking top 10 Watch Mojo anime video, that shouldn't break nothing. Oh, I muted it. Whoops.
Still intact, can run the game, and shows that a working copy still exists. It was found. Well, to me anyway. Even though his post generated a lot of hype, it was actually met with a lot of criticism too, for the fact that some people felt like he was only showing off the game, and not dumping it defeated the whole purpose of telling people he had it to begin with. The game might as well have still been locked away.
That is a good point.
In addition to Conquer, an early version of Zelda from Space World and Project Dream were all shown, but these games also remain undumped as of right now.
Damn.
However, I don't quite see the negativity in this, for the fact that we didn't even believe.
But I am glad that it exists though. Like, I'm not gonna fucking play it, so, you know.
These games still existed in the first place, and to see working copies of them in the hands of someone that is going to take good care of them makes me happy. It's not like this is some unknown person that ended up with this stuff and is purposely showing it off for attention,
Yeah,
or might ruin it on
Gatekeep.
purpose. So you could make the argument that the game hasn't been found because it hasn't been dumped and is not playable, but I see it the other way.
The way I see it is, sure, it's confirmed to be real, but in my definition, found would be like, cannot be lost again. If he dies, we have no fucking clue where this shit goes to. We might never see that it exists again. So if it's on the internet, in the archive somewhere, it's found to me. So I'd consider this partially found, but it's like, it exists, and that's fucking amazing. But if it has the chance of getting lost again, is it really found?
Around and consider it found, for the fact that no one even knew if a copy still existed in the first place, and now we have one. Though there was a general concern that even if Tim doesn't release the ROMs, he should at least get them dumped for his own preservation, which maybe he has already and he just didn't tell anyone that he did.
Probably.
But I'm sure releasing any of these ROMs could bring up legal issues.
That's
which is
what I was
probably
gonna
why
say
he
at
hasn't
first.
done it yet.
Like,
And I'm not
he's
sure
literally an employee, so it could be considered leaking, maybe.
if there's an expected time frame on when we could see them released. And as for the rest of the topics in this video, there's something to be said for the fact that they still exist, especially when you think about content like Batman Fights Dracula or London After Midnight that nobody might ever be able to experience again.
I need it.
Even with the other topics in this video, there's no guarantee that they would have resurfaced at all without the dedication from other people in the community. So in that way, the
Bro, we really
process
doing
of
the
finding
bathroom
media
potty dance.
is a side that we can all take together, and hopefully, even more cool lost media will show up before we close out the year.
That would be cool.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video.
SW video.
Be sure to check out some of my
What the fuck? Employee yearbook? Well, I'm gonna watch that one on my own time. This was a good ass video though. Shout out to L Supersonic Q. That was a W. Huge W. Huge W. Yeah, lost. Like it could be a niche that you don't give a fuck about, but by the end of the video, you're interested in it. Like you become a fan of anything because it's lost media. Legit. Yeah, definitely a base video.